We're here in downtown Halifax and just walking around, taking in the beauty of the city and taking in some of the incredible, beautiful art that this city has to offer. Mine's a little bigger.
Hey friends, and welcome back to another Nova Scotia adventure. In this video, we stopped by the lovely Gahan House for some of their handcraft ales and their delicious, delicious food. Gahan House is a cozy brew pub and oyster bar known for its unique handcrafted ales, something Mike and I were very excited to try. Gahan House used to be located along Halifax Waterfront boardwalk, but it recently moved to a more central spot downtown. This was also our very first stop after landing in Nova Scotia and getting settled into our hotel, so we came hungry and ready to dive into some tasty looking menu options. So of course, once we got here, we had to start this off with some flights.
Beer!
I got the training wheels flight and Mike went for the podium set. Starting off with our first sip, the beach chair lager. This one's your classic easy drinking lager, crisp with a touch of sweet malt and a subtle spicy hop finish. Pale golden in color, made with Canadian Pilsner malts and European noble hops. It's the perfect summer beer. You could throw this back at a barbecue easily, no problem. Next up is the Vic Park Pale Ale. This one's bold but approachable, with a simple malt profile and bright, clean hop aromas. It's got those tropical notes that almost make it feel like an IPA. You get malt at first, and then a soft tropical finish. This is a lovely beach beer through and through.
Punchy almost.
Very nice.
Almost like right at the tip.
Oh yeah. Punches
Nice.
you right in the
Yeah.
Then there's the Blueberry Ale, an unfiltered white ale made with blueberries from Atlanta, Canada. It's got that sweet blueberry aroma and flavor, but it's not too sugary, just the right balance. Honestly, it almost tastes like a blueberry candy beer. This was our favorite blueberry ale, and we loved it very much, but we've got another contender from Ontario that might take the crown, so stay tuned to see which one that may be in future videos. Next is the Honey Wheat Ale, which is the reason Mike picked his flight. This is a light golden, almost amber in color beer with notes of honey on the nose and a dry, slightly citrus body. You smell that honey right away, and the taste starts and ends with that lovely raw honey flavor. Next comes the Beacon Blonde Ale. This is easily one of our favorites. It's crisp, smooth, and refreshing with just a touch of sweetness. It actually smells and almost tastes just like root beer. Like a spiced, fizzy root beer. It's super unique and we highly recommend trying this one. Up next, the Iron Bridge Brown Ale. A medium to full-bodied brown ale with a roasted malt flavor and a hint of chocolate on the finish. It's smooth, creamy, and smells like cocoa powder. It's got that earthy, dark chocolate taste. It's not bad, but not personally our favorite. And finally, the jam-packed raspberry sour, which we both got in our flights. If raspberry jam on a biscuit were a beer, this would be it, says the Gahan House menu. It's very tart, fruity, but not overly sweet, kind of like an unsweetened jam. This one actually reminded us of the Jam Stand Sour from Nickelbrook back home, but this one edges it out for having a little more of a natural, tangy flavor and that more jam taste. After our flights, we each decided to grab a full glass of something new to enjoy since we enjoyed our flights so much. Mike went with the Italian Pilsner, a light-bodied beer with a sweet and slightly sour aroma. It's got those spicy floral notes with a clean bitterness and a hint of malty caramel in the finish. I ordered the Strawberry Margarita Ghost. It's tart with a bright citrus kick and finishes with the taste of fresh strawberries. The aroma is sour with a subtle spice, almost like cinnamon, and when you take a sip, you kind of taste that cinnamon flavor. At least I think cinnamon. I was having a hard time putting my finger on it because it kind of reminded me of something you drink around Christmas. Very, very enjoyable. Moving on to the food, Mike ordered the chicken and chorizo penne. It comes with peppers, onions, fresh basil, spicy Cajun cream, and Parmesan sauce. The sauce in this dish was phenomenal. You taste those Cajun spices right away along with the fresh basil. It was creamy, cheesy, and full of flavor. The peppers had the perfect bite to them, and the penne was cooked beautifully al dente. I went for the lobster mac and cheese because when you're out east, you kinda have to have lobster, or some kind of fish of some sort, because it's almost like an unwritten rule, right?
You must. You simply must.
I mean, it's a rule for me. Plus, it was lobster season, so I had to. This dish came with Gahan's cheese dip inspired sauce, a Parmesan and butter cracker crust, and cavatappi noodles. The lobster was flaky, sweet, and incredibly fresh tasting. The sauce was buttery and creamy, more of a smooth, pourable cheese sauce than a thick or stringy one, which I actually liked because it really let the lobster shine. The noodles were cooked perfectly, and I'm pretty sure the seasoning was Old Bay or something similar to that, which paired beautifully with the whole dish. I loved it.
I did too.
I'm happy to hear that. It was a great start to our trip. Overall, Gahan House was such a great stop and a lovely start to our trip. We're giving it a 9 out of 10. The beer selection was fantastic, with so many unique and well-crafted options. The food was also equally impressive. The atmosphere was warm and lively, and everything from the service to the presentation felt thoughtful. Definitely a spot we'd come back to next time we're out east. Alright friends, that's another taste of our Nova Scotia trip. Next up is the final brewery of our adventure, and trust us, it's another fun find. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next Nova Scotia adventure.